When did your by-the-book platoon leader finally realize regulations don't cover everything? Our platoon leader was Lieutenant Wade, fresh out of officer school, had every regulation memorized, carried the manual in his cargo pocket like a Bible. Everything had to be exactly by the book. No exceptions, no improvisation. If the manual said jump 3 times, we jumped 3 times. Not 2, not 4, exactly 3. We were deployed to this remote outpost in Iraq. Small fire base, maybe 80 soldiers total, middle of nowhere, surrounded by desert and suspicious locals. Wade ran everything by strict protocol. Guard rotations timed to the minute. Equipment inspections every morning at exactly 0600. Meals served at regulation intervals. The guy was a robot. My buddy Curtis joked that Wade probably had a manual for brushing his teeth. 17 strokes per tooth, regulation foam density. Then came the day everything changed. Local village elder showed up at our gate. Old man named Hassan, probably 70 years old, walked with a cane. Hassan was our main intelligence source. Gave us tips about insurgent activity, warned us about IEDs before they got planted, kept us alive basically. He came to the gate around noon asking to speak with the commander. Standard procedure said all local nationals required scheduled appointments. No walk-ins permitted. Wade quoted the regulation. Sir, you need to submit a request through the district liaison office. Takes 72 hours for approval. Hassan kept insisting it was urgent. Couldn't wait 3 days. Wade wouldn't budge. Rules were rules. I was pulling guard duty, watched the whole thing. Hassan looked frustrated, almost desperate. Kept saying something about his grandson. Wade just kept citing regulations. Finally, Hassan left. Walked back toward his village, shoulders slumped. Wade turned to me looking satisfied. That's how you maintain security protocols. That night around 11, Curtis shook me awake. Something's happening at the south perimeter. Wade wants everyone up. We grabbed our gear, ran to defensive positions. Could hear shouting in Arabic outside the wire. Flashlights moving in the darkness. Wade was on the radio calling for backup from the main base, following proper escalation procedures. By the book, like always. Then we heard the explosion. Not close to us, maybe half a mile away toward Hassan's village. The night sky lit up orange. Our interpreter Nolan was listening to local radio chatter. His face went white. The village school. Someone planted a bomb. It just went off. Wade froze. In the middle of the night? Why would anyone be at a school? Nolan kept listening. Hassan's grandson. He's the night janitor. Works there cleaning. That's what Hassan came to warn us about. Intel about the bomb. I felt my stomach drop. Watched Wade's face change from confusion to horror. He turned away, the one man trying to save his grandson's life. We mounted up immediately. Drove to the village. The school was rubble. Emergency crews everywhere. Villagers crying, screaming. Hassan sat on the ground outside, head in his hands. His grandson didn't make it. Died instantly when the bomb went off. Wade walked up to him slowly. Started to say something about proper procedures. Hassan just looked at him with these empty eyes. I came to tell you. I knew about the bomb. Heard men talking yesterday. Came to warn you so you could help. Your rules said wait 3 days. Wade stood there silent. The regulation manual was still in his cargo pocket. Didn't reach for it. Hassan continued. My grandson was good boy, 20 years old. Worked nights to pay for university. I tried to warn him myself, but he didn't answer phone. I came to you because Americans have radios, vehicles, could get there fast. We spent the rest of the night helping the village. Wade worked harder than anyone. Clearing rubble, treating wounded, distributing supplies. Next morning, Hassan came to the gate again. This time Wade met him personally. No mention of appointments or protocols. I'm sorry about yesterday. I was wrong. I should have listened. Hassan nodded. You learn now. Paper's not always right. Sometimes you must trust people, not rules. From that day forward, Wade changed completely. Still followed regulations for equipment and operations, but when it came to dealing with locals, with intelligence, with anything involving human beings, he used judgment instead of just rules. Started holding daily open meetings with village elders. No appointment needed. Hassan came 3 times a week, shared information that saved dozens of lives. Wade got called in by the battalion commander once. Someone reported he was violating visitor protocols, making unauthorized exceptions. He explained what happened with Hassan, about the night we lost the kid. The commander just listened quietly. Lieutenant, regulations exist to protect people. When they start getting people killed instead, you have permission to use common sense. Wade kept that meeting summary in his pocket where the regulation manual used to be. Read it whenever he wasn't sure what to do. 2 months later, Hassan warned us about a massive attack planned on our outpost. No way he would have trusted us with that intel if Wade had kept hiding behind regulations. We stopped the attack. Captured 15 insurgents. Hassan's information was perfect. At the medal ceremony, they gave Hassan a civilian accommodation. Wade pinned it on himself. Whole village came to watch. Hassan pulled Wade aside after. You good officer now. You learn that something's more important than paper rules. My grandson, he teach you this. He not die for nothing. Wade requested Hassan's grandson be memorialized at our base. Built a small plaque outside the command post. Against regulations to honor local nationals that way. Nobody said a word about it.